classes and part-time jobs like a lot of people my age. I had already worked at a bowling alley and a restaurant, so when I got hired at Chuck E. Cheese, I thought, how bad could it be? It wasn't exactly a dream job, but it paid enough to keep my car running and help with my rent. The place itself was exactly what you'd expect. Loud, chaotic, and full of kids running around like they had just chugged 10 cans of soda. The animatronic band was always a little off-putting, but after working there for a while, you learned to ignore it. The job mostly consisted of cleaning up after birthday parties, restocking the prize counter, and occasionally dressing up as Chuck E. for the kids. It was exhausting, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world. That night, a Thursday, I was working a closing shift. Thursdays were usually slower, which meant we had a smaller crew. I think there were only 4 of us there. Me, a girl named Lisa, working the prize counter, Jared handling the kitchen, and our manager Ron, who spent most of his time in the office counting down the registers. We didn't have security guards or anything like that, and once the doors locked at closing, it was just us finishing up the cleanup. Around 8:30 I got my break. The employee break room was in the back right past the kitchen. It wasn't much, just a small dull space with a couple of tables, some chairs, a fridge, and an old vending machine that half the time ate your money. The walls were a depressing beige, and there was a tiny TV mounted in the corner that barely worked. Still, it was quiet, and on a night like that, I appreciated the downtime. I grabbed a soda from the vending machine, plopped down in one of the chairs, and pulled out my phone. For a few minutes, I just scrolled